just a few months away from the release of its debut model, known as the Lucid Air. This is not the only reason why Lucid has been the center of all EV news for some time now. There are some very interesting competitive advantages for the company which make them stand out among the rest. In today's video, we will be going over these factors and also share what Zak Edson, Senior Director of Retail Operations, has to say about these. Do all these factors have the potential to make Lucid the best EV maker out there? This and many more questions will be answered in today's video. We will be discussing more Lucid, but before that, don't forget to hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We always bring you the hottest news of the world of EVs. Leave your precious thoughts in the comments section below, and we will work on them to make our videos even better. The Lucid Air is unlike most debut models. It is a fully loaded, luxurious sedan that boasts a ton of features. Everything else about the company is also made to seem unlike anything else. This includes Lucid Studios and the battery charging deals being made by the company. The approaches chosen by the company are similar to the EV giant Tesla in some cases. However, it cannot be said that Lucid is just a copy of Tesla. It does have its competitive advantages. All these factors combined are the reason why Lucid Motors had very soon sold out the top trim Lucid Air Dream. Let's take a look at the distinguishing competitive advantages Lucid Motors has. Broader target market. A very common notion about Lucid is that it is coming as a direct rival to Tesla. It means that Lucid will have to fight with Tesla for the share of EV buyers that are out there. This is certainly not the case in reality. Lucid is focusing on every luxury automobile maker there is in the market, may it be electric or internal combustion engine driven. The past few years have seen a growing number of EV makers entering the market. Despite this, the sales figures of Tesla have been rapidly growing. It shows that EVs not only compete with one another, but also with ICE vehicles in the market. What Lucid plans to do is appeal to the buyers of high-end luxury vehicles. Lucid offers them a similar class of luxury, but now on an electric drivetrain. In some publicly made comments, Lucid does not even consider Tesla an opponent, as Tesla is not luxurious enough. Zak Edson spoke on this matter and confirmed that one of the main motives that Lucid is to bring more and more people towards the electric vehicle lifestyle. The company doesn't wish to simply compete with other EV makers, but also give luxurious legacy car makers a run for their money. Achievement of this goal will not only be a business success, but also a success in terms of the company's mission of inspiring the adoption of sustainable transport. From the looks of the overall automotive industry, Lucid has a great chance of cashing in on ICE customers. The market share of electric vehicles was just 1.8% of the total cars sold. A lot of potentials remaining for Lucid to grow in the automotive industry as a whole. High-end luxury car makers such as Mercedes, Rolls-Royce, and Bentley can be prime targets of the company if we look at the price tag of the Lucid Air Dream and all that it has to offer. On the other hand, most luxury car makers are yet to release their electric vehicles. Focus on range and charging options. There is a major dilemma in the EV world about range anxiety. One side argues that a high range is important, while the other side argues that widespread charging infrastructure is a solution. Lucid Motors are working on solving this problem from both ends. The range of the Lucid Air is set at 517 miles. It is currently delivering more miles per kilowatt than the Tesla Model S. On the other hand, Lucid has very intelligently solved its problem of charging stations. Setting up its network of charging stations would have been a very costly endeavor for the company. It instead decided to partner up with Electrify America for the use of their charging stations. This is an amazing deal because Lucid can work with a very extensive network of charging stations set up by Electrify America without having to make its assets. In the long run, Lucid will also not be responsible for upgrading the technology at the charging stations. It will be done by the company responsible for the charging stations. On the other hand, Tesla has set up and runs its extensive networks of chargers and superchargers. The updating costs of these will be incurred at Tesla's expense. Lucid's standpoint on this topic is that range does not matter in the long run. Edson also said that range does seem like an important thing to consider, but as time passes, it won't be this important. This hints towards the reality of ever-expanding EV charging stations. It makes them easy to access within a short time, and hence, the range of the car does not matter. Top-down approach for beginning. More and more EV brands are entering the market, and so are the legacy car makers with their electric models. However, there is still a gap that can be filled with affordable EVs that don't cost as much as the others. Lucid has decided not to fill this gap and opted for a top-down approach. The company will debut with the Lucid Air, which is a high-priced, luxurious EV with top-of-the-line features. The price of the top trim variant, the Lucid Air Dream, can go close to $200,000 with all the bells and whistles included. Even the base level variant is priced at $77,000. The company will later introduce an SUV and another sedan. Plans for a lower-priced model are not intended for some years. This approach is similar to what Tesla did when it introduced its first car, the Model S. Edson's comments on the matter justify the company opting for the top-down approach. According to him, Lucid does not want to make a product that people buy when they're forced into getting an EV due to the low price. Rather, the company wishes to make such captivating and exciting products that there is a desire for it among the customers. Starting with a top-end vehicle will increase the brand value from the very beginning. It is something very important for a new company. Tesla also succeeded in doing the same, as many people were captivated with the fun factor the Model S had to offer. Direct selling and unique studio experience. Like Tesla and most new EV brands, Lucid is opting for the direct selling model. However, the showrooms will be called Lucid Studios and be unlike anything else in the market. Selling an EV is not like selling any other car. People need to have a much specialized experience to feel a factor of trust in something unconventional. Lucid Studios are made to show the luxury and latest technology that the company stands for. People can visit these and not only see Lucid vehicles in person, but also experience them with the help of augmented reality. Lucid uses a cockpit that is integrated with AR technology to give the customers a virtual test drive of the Lucid Air. It can also help them see what the car will look like when it gets delivered to them. Configuration of the car's exterior and interior components can also be visualized through AR. Zak Edson believes that all this will help people become more educated about what EVs have to offer. There is a big need for awareness and education for the mass transition towards electrified vehicles. It is best to make it a pleasing experience rather than something mandatory. Conclusion. The video has covered a majority of the things that make Lucid stand out. A wave of new EV makers are coming into the market, but not all of them will succeed in making an impact as well as Lucid has done. All the efforts and plans of the company are based on ground realities and real-life efforts. Many new EV makers have a lot to boast about, but not much to show in real life. The Lucid Studios, partnerships with charging companies, and the Lucid Air Dream being sold out all hint towards a promising new EV maker. That was all for today's video. We hope you found it interesting. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.